Hello, hello, hello. Here we go. Here we go. This is going to be quite exciting indeed, I think. Big day today, isn't it? Everyone's excited. Everyone's getting excited. Everyone's filing in. Welcome, one and all. Thank you, Tariq. Awesome. That's good news. I'm happy to hear that from you. Tariq is in on Sunk. Everyone's filing in for the big announcement, aren't we? Big news today. No one saw it coming, I don't think. Everyone was caught off guard. I'll be making a statement shortly regarding my state of mind. I bet you're curious. You're going, what's going on with Don? He's been invested in this SMB thing now for a while. Is his heart in the gutter? Is he suffering from some kind of catastrophic mental breakdown now in light of this news? What is the story? Well, we'll be clarifying this very shortly. I'm curious what the reaction around the world is to this. Actually, this announcement, Ubisoft announcement. They'll have another showcase for SMB on Friday. I hope you're joking, Crazy. Are you serious? Well, that would be interesting. JM Wentz has no idea what's going on. Welcome, JM Wentz. A big announcement today. SMB has been further delayed. Further delayed by quite a bit, in fact. Look, they pushed this thing back to 2024, I think. A full year, I believe. Unbelievable timing indeed, Curry Powder. Do you think they'll make a remake of Wave Race 64? I would love that, Samosa. I would absolutely love it. I've been saying it for a while. That almost would be enough for at this point. But once they re-release this on Switch, it's satiated us. Let me know if anything's too loud, okay? I'm feeling very vindicated, story time with Gabe. I don't want to say I saw this coming, but I didn't feel necessary to pick up that SMB yet. It was not a snub, Zorgla. It absolutely was not a snub. All right, we got to get to this very soon now. People aren't going to be, sticking around. They want to know what's going on, and then they're going to bounce, I assume, right? Everyone's filing in for the big reaction to this announcement. So here it is. Now I'm going to go into some details, obviously, about it. But my reaction. My reaction to the latest year-long, what is this, the 6th delay or something? In this much anticipated new IP, SMB. Here is my reaction, my initial reaction, and then I'll share the details. With the announcement of SMB being delayed a further year, I have to say, so far in 2023, this is the absolute best nugget of news to come out. Light it up, everyone around the globe. Here it comes. The fog machine seems to agree. Oh, the fog machine is well primed. This is a good omen. Now look, sometimes when you press the button on this fog machine, you don't know if it's going to be a little spritz or the real deal. Well, the real deal is coming through. As you can see, I'm breathing this stuff like some kind of Komodo dragon over here. I hope you're fogging it up at home, wherever you are, on the road somewhere, in a backyard somewhere. Any possible way that you can get some fog going, do it now, because this is officially a celebration. Thank you, Ubisoft. Thank you, whoever was involved in this delay, this further delay, this year-long delay. This is a piece of brilliant news. And I am saying this without any bit of exaggeration. This is a very grounded statement, what I'm about to make. This is the most positive I feel about this game to date in the history of its development cycle. At this moment in time, I have never believed in S&B more than I do right now, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. And after I'm done saying exactly why, I'm pretty sure most of you are going to be on board with me. And you're going to be able to share these thoughts with your friends around the globe, and before you know it, the world is going to embrace this freaking game, and for good reason. And they're going to embrace Ubisoft as well. Okay? Look. I said it when they did their last delay, when they did their little 6-month delay. First of all, let's backpedal a little bit to summer of last year. I think that's when this happened. They had the big press conference, the big showcase where they said, we're going to reveal this thing after years of development hell. We've rebooted it however many times, half a dozen times. And we're ready to reveal what this is. They revealed it, and the world scoffed. And I scoffed a little bit with the world. You might have seen it live. I did a live reaction to it, and you could see my heart crumbling a little bit in real time because it hurt to see that some of it was in the right place, but they didn't seem to fully react to all the criticism in a straightforward way that they had received up to that date, okay? So most people were very disappointed. People were already feeling cynical about this game at that point. So these people were starting to feel very vindicated, and they were feeling very down. They said this is the absolute last straw for this game. Just the nail in the coffin, they said, a further delay. But I said, this is great news. They're delaying it another 6 months. And at that time, which was back September or something like that when they announced this delay, well, I don't know when it was, I said, this is good news that they're delaying it for another 6 months. I said, why? I said, because they recognize it's not what people want it to be, and they have a plan for this game going forward, an evolution it's going to go through, and also they're going to, in 6 months' time, they'll be able to make a step in the right direction. I had realistic expectations, okay? So I wasn't saying, oh, look, they're going to remake this game, it's going to be Black Flag 2 in 6 months. No one thought that, including myself. But I did think that they had enough there that they showed off in the summer to take a step in the right direction and show people at least where they're going. And people said, what are you talking about? And I said, a simple example I've given a couple times. The resource gathering element of it. We already know you can walk around as a player character in port cities, build and customize your character, build your little village to a certain extent, go around. There wasn't any combat, this and that. We know there's resource gathering, which was very silly. It was one of my biggest nitpicks of the revelation last year of SMB. And it was showing the ship pulling up along the coastline and sort of undulating up against these palm trees to get the coconuts or whatever the heck was going on. I don't know. It was a very odd animation and stuff that was going on there to kind of sidle up with the landforms and kind of break free these resources through physical manipulation with your ship. It was an odd thing. Anyway, what I said, a simple thing they can do in the next 6 months. This is me last September. I said what they can do. They can take this stuff where you can walk around already on land. They already, I said, I'm sure have all kinds of geographical sort of land-based zones that they're not going to release yet, that they've planned for the future port cities, etc., geography, where you could have maybe missions. They're going to retool in these next 6 months the resourcing gathering element and a couple other things so that you can do that on foot. So it can be like a Black Flag experience a step in the right direction towards it being a fully fledged pirate game that the world wants. It's pretty clear, right? Okay, so that's what we thought. Now, given that, I'm realistic. I had a little bit of belief again, right? So my emotions kind of plummeted last summer when they first revealed it. I said, oh no, it's not what we wanted. But then they delayed it again. And when everyone thought it was the nail in the coffin, I said, okay, it gave me a tiny bit of hope again. I said, you know what? I think it's a little step in the right direction. Okay, now look, they announced this today, and this is why I'm so freaking pumped up that we're going to blast it again. Everyone blast away. Here it comes. Fog Machine's ready. The fog machine is ready. It's actually shooting out an incredibly thick plume of fog pointed directly at me, so it's quite an impact I'm experiencing right now. I hope this carries over on the camera. It's really unbelievable. And I'm breathing it out like a dragon, as I told you, fire-breathing dragon. Everyone blast your own fog machines at home. Omega knows what I'm talking about. Fog for me. All right. Good afternoon, Red Sky, and I think someone else was here as well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. So where was I at? Oh yeah, so I'm happy because of this announcement. And why do I feel stronger than I've ever felt before? Because of this. One, I don't know why anyone would be upset at SMB at this point. I don't know why anyone's heart wouldn't turn back towards this game now. What do you want them to do? Do you want this to be a Cyberpunk situation? Do you want this thing to just be a belly flop that's forgotten in time immediately, that people play for 5 hours? You know, I'm going to play for at least 15 hours. I guarantee that. No matter what this steaming pile is, by the time it comes out, I play for 15. I actually do think it's going to be good, though. It won't be a steaming pile, but I guarantee I'll play for 15 hours. I just know that. I don't know why, but I formed that number in my head, and I'm sticking to it. However, I think I'm going to play a lot more than 15 hours ultimately, because they're not giving up on this game. First of all, no one wants a quitter. They're not tapping out. They're saying we're sticking with this until it's good. No matter how long that takes, no matter how many hundreds of millions of dollars, all right? We're gonna do this. We're gonna satisfy you, everyone that wants to play this awesome pirate game that you all have in your mind. Black Flag 2, you know, it doesn't take a, it's pretty clear, or something closer to it. Not an exclusively multiplayer thing, not a little throwaway single player, campaign involved, but something actually substantial in the way that would, kind of satisfy in this way, this pirate world we all want to live in. We all want to be pirates. So I think it's a beautiful thing. How can you not commend them for it? It's what, should have happened with Cyberpunk. It shouldn't have been a thing where they said, this takes a lot of cojones, right? To again delay it and say a year. But this is what should have happened with Cyberpunk, right? There wouldn't have been this backlash in the same way. Maybe there would have been, but then the game comes out. Which is better? I don't know. I'd prefer to wait. I'd prefer to wait and not be disappointed. Because look, even with Cyberpunk, I'll be honest, I haven't been able to jump back in even close with the enthusiasm I had before it initially released. I was pumped the hell up, and then it had issues. I was walking up to my neck in concrete when I walked down the road in Cyberpunk when it first launched, and I said, I'm not into this. And they're not doing that with SMB, and they're in for the long haul. They've made that clear now. So I have 100% belief. The fact they're not walking away from this thing and they're committing to another year tells me, first of all, they had a game plan for where this was going to be going and how it was going to develop into a more of an open world, freewheeling pirate adventure where you are on foot, where there maybe is some, combat is going to, melee combat's going to come into it, all this other stuff. And what made it, who knows what have originally been probably some kind of timeline plan of how the game was, was going to unfold is now going to be accelerated. What we're going to end up getting upon initial purchase is going to be, something that maybe originally was going to be something they thought the game would evolve into. But now they're saying we're just going to get there first, and then we're going to release this, right? So that's it. I did not end up drafting SMB for my Fantasy League Guardian Ramsey. Thank goodness. I had some feeling. I said I just had a feeling. Well, really, my feeling was this. I said there's only realistically so much they can do in 6 months. And there's a lot of hate towards this game. And no matter how impartial any reviewer says they are, I know they're holding some, a lot of the, and I'm not accusing everyone, obviously, but a lot of people are going to hold some form of bias in their heart after all this rigmarole that we've been put through. People feel victimized by having to wait for this thing to come out. I think it's a beautiful thing what they've done. Everyone can simmer down now, chill out, hopefully forget a lot of, they'll never forget the negativity, but next time we see this game. Now, someone said earlier, this is embrace love. Will you? Love what they are doing, everyone. If you have any sort of hatred in your heart towards these developers or the corporate suits or the artists or the delays or whatever it may be, just turn around and love it, because look what they're doing. They're not giving up. They're going in for the long haul, and they're doing everything they can. Look, they're human beings. There's been mistakes made, whatever. They've gone on a course that the mass audience doesn't want them to do. They're trying to correct it, and they're trying to correct it before they take your money. What? Did they do pre-sales or not? I don't know. I suggested they make a pendant, an SMB pendant, and give that away as sort of an olive branch to the audience. Give away free with every pre-purchase you do. I suggested give them an SMB pendant. A very cool little pewter kind of thing. all bedazzled. It would be sick as hell. I think that would go a long way to bringing a lot of people on board with this. But now they may not need to do that because they're just saying, you know what? Give us a little bit of time. Now look, someone said any number of games that won't release. Yeah, I'm going to be dropping some games probably. I don't know. I thought it was just 2023-24. My bad. That seems like a big time frame to give this close, but I'm not. I think they delayed it a full year, didn't they? Almost. I think it's definitely to 2024. Yeah, okay. Some people deserve criticism. Whatever. I'm not saying vindicate everyone involved in the entire organization. I'm just saying give them a little bit of a break. Give this IP a break, okay? Because I think we see a lot of people's hearts are in the right place here, and it's a grueling grind they're going through, but in the end, I think this thing is going to come out nice. I really do now, and I've never felt that strong as I do right now. Crazed, coming in with some information. It's not necessarily a full year. It could be a few months. When they delayed to early 23-24, they were talking about their fiscal year. So early fiscal year 23-24 could mean June. Also, you can't pick it in fantasy anymore unless Pikmin, Metal Slug Tactics, or Space Marine 2 are delayed. All right, so all kinds of info coming in there. I think it's going to be a year. I believe as well, Bengal Party. I'm pumped up. And I hope the world will begin to embrace this game now, because I think in the end it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope so. I hope it will. We all want it to be great. So that's it. End of statement. Now look, if you want to stick around, we're going to be doing some wave racing here. Otherwise, you know, Arrivederci, thanks for dropping by and getting my opinion, sharing my opinion. You can drop in your opinion if you want before you. I probably missed a bunch of what people were saying, and now I'm looking. To be fair, the developers at Ubisoft Singapore deserve vindication. They seem like a passionate group. Yeah, they're human beings. This was put on them, and they're working overtime. I guarantee it. They're working hard. And they care about this. I saw it in their eyes. They showed that. I loved when they opened up with the Singapore division in that press conference and saw it made you look at them in the eyes and hear from them, because when I saw that, I said, these people are human beings that are trying. Okay, they're not trying to pull the wool over our eyes. It's some kind of con game here. They're doing their best, and it's going to end up awesome. Now look. Funny how the movie Battleship is on Sci-Fi Channel after I watched Don's new show, Sunk. Yeah, new show, Sunk. Anybody doesn't know about it, crazy timing. We're starting this Battleship tournament on Easy Allies. If ever anyone is in here right now that doesn't know about it, start watching. The first episode came out today. It's extremely fun. All the allies involved, and it's a vicious competition. Wait till you see where this thing goes. The first episode was pretty exciting. It just gets better and better and better. It's crazy how such a simple game like that can become so intense, and unbelievably bizarre things end up happening in this rather simple game of Battleship. So it's super fun. Hopefully everyone will dig it. Now look, I'm gonna blast off a little more fog right now, since everyone loves it, because this is a celebration. A celebration of SMB and the future to come, everyone. Go ahead, blast some fog away at home. Be my guest. In fact, it's an order. I'm now ordering you to blast away fog and fill up whatever vessel your body is inside of right now, or outdoors if you can. Pump it into the atmosphere. All right, there it is. Everyone's celebrating. Everyone's celebrating. Skip Sandwich. Lighting it up. I love it. All right, now check this out. So, once again, I think everyone's coming around to this. I'm feeling very good about this, and I expect I'll be getting a series of apologies from several notable cynics in the industry. I'm not calling out any names, but there's some notable cynics in the industry who I expect some handwritten apologies from, even if it's short and on a napkin. Just make sure it's from a classy place. I don't want any Whataburger apology notes or something, you know? There's certain standards that have to be maintained. All right, well, we're going to be getting started now. This is a wave racing show after all, and I've got to get back on the horse here. I hope I didn't forget anything. I had a lot to say when I heard this was delayed. I was so excited. I hope I didn't forget any of my thoughts. Maybe I'll remember more as we go on. Let's see. Did you see that new Jurassic World game? I didn't, but there's been quite a few. I don't know. I probably did see it. I just forget the names because there's so many. In fact, Isla and me are about to play a series of games. She was asking me if I wanted to play. I said, yeah, for sure. And Blood also set me up with some games, so there's going to be some Jurassic World content coming down the pipes. But I have been playing the Malta expansion of Jurassic World Evolution 2, and I'm quite pleased with it, in fact. I think they did a very nice job on it. The VR one. I saw the VR Zelda thing that was this morning. That was interesting. All right, so we're going to get started. Warm up. Ease into this thing. 3, 2, 1, action. Here we go again. Hopefully I have some good runs today. Who knows how we'll do. Last time, we felt like we were a little bit on the brink of doing some great things. But we never quite got over the hump. Action. Look at that. All right, so ample power. Enough to get started. And here we go. Sunny Beach, huh? Whoa. So we'll see how the water treats us today on this most fortuitous day of wonderful announcements. The good news is absolutely pouring in. 2023 so far is off to a fabulous start, I think. Only good things have been happening so far, I believe. And this is a decent little lap here. We'll see how I cut this corner, though. Not bad. I gotta focus on playing today also, because I actually do want to set some good times, and we're very close to doing that. Whoa, I got really wide on that one. Hopefully we can come in tight on this. Here we go, let's see where we're at. It felt like a decent little start. Yeah, it's decent, look at that. We're in the green, baby, all green. What do we have? We had a couple of 22-second laps that looked there, so that's where we want to hit. That's where we want to be hitting. The fog is thick in here now. I'm starting to... Yeah, I had to seal up all the doors in here. I'm hermetically sealed in because Isla is actually on site, and I'm trying my best not to aggravate. Now that I think about it, I didn't mean to do that third pump of fog. I promised I was only going to do 2 pumps of fog, so hopefully this stuff isn't seeping out of the room. It doesn't seem to be. Oh, what am I doing? It's so thick in here right now. I'm having trouble getting oxygen, I feel like, but I don't know. I took a wrong route there. Some of you might have noticed. I really made some mistakes, but I didn't lose a huge amount of time. Whoa! So we're going to keep going. Well, now you see that was a massive error. You don't usually see that kind of thing. It all went awry when I took that ramp around that first turn for some bizarre reason. That's what I meant. I got to focus on the game today. I was completely focused on what I was saying, and I took that ramp right there for some reason. And it was a sort of domino effect then, coming around that turn. We'll see if we can save this. I don't know. We might be back in the red after this. I'm going to try to do my little minefield skip if I can. Ooh, almost a couple. Oh, a couple of close collisions. Uh-oh. Well, we're not going to reset because this is a warm-up run, but that's a run killer right there. That's the end of the line. Huge, devastating series of mistakes early on. But that's okay, because now I'll have some time to read. I'll have some time to read some comments because this run is ripped. No, I'm still going to practice and try to do good. Let me know if the mic is too loud, if the game audio is too loud. Hopefully people haven't been shouting that already and I've been ignoring it. I'm going to check it in a second here. As soon as this is over, I'm going to skip the minefield skip because I'm just too humiliated from that right now. Yeah, look at that. So we're 12 seconds over now. I'll tell you this for free. It's also going into early access first. Oh, yeah. So what was happening there? Someone early on mentioned that they're doing... Was that just a joke that they're doing another press conference on it for Friday? Because I almost think it would be smart to do that. Just to sort of lay out some of this stuff in people's minds of where they're going. But they don't need to. But I don't think it'd be an awful idea to do a press conference on it in a couple weeks. I don't see that happening. So that must have been a joke. That must have been a joke. But tell me if that's true, that they're actually planning on divulging some of the information of what the heck the game plan is with this thing. Because I think you can do a lot in a year with a game that, you know, I guarantee there's a lot of assets, whoa, that we were not aware of. We're off to a little bit of a rough start here. All right, I got to start focusing on the game here for real. This is a practice run, but No one's going to get away with this kind of racing. I'm going to be forced into retirement if I get a 4th place here, I think. Oh! Oh! I'm really off. Don't worry, I'll get it. We'll get tuned up here in a second. There it is. That was nice. We'll tune it up. We'll tune it up. It's an absolute celebration. Nothing can bring me down, even slow times today. And I bet you we're going to get a fast time before this is over today, but we'll see. But no matter what, I don't think anything's bringing my mood down. I couldn't see anything bringing me down today. Whoop. Someone took a spill. Uh-oh. Woo! That was not ideal. So it's an ugly run. What can we say? It's an ugly run, but we're going to keep on trucking. We're going to try to bring it down a little. Thank you, Hazanto. Purple smoke in the house, Hazanto. You know it. Red Sky and Swordfish 00830 and Screaming Argonaut. The Dream Team. Very cool. Welcome. Thank you for being here, everybody. Max power has just been achieved. Max P. Everyone loves Max P. And let's see now. This is going to be our first attempt at doing our little fancy shortcut over here. Will I hit it? I don't know. The timing so far is okay. This is going to be tight. Oh, no. Collision. Oh! We did it! Are you... now do you believe me? Now do you believe me that today's a good day? Did you see that sick little time save I just pulled off? First attempt. Whoa! Oh, I'm flying here. I'm absolutely flying. Is it Cloud 9 or Cloud 7? I'm trying to remember. What the heck is the difference? There's something about Cloud 9 and Cloud 7. I always get them mixed up. That was incredible. And did you see the speed with which I did that? I thought I was going to make... I almost collided, too, right before that. And it was just seamless. That feels good. Boing. I'm going to get a little air just because I'm feeling happy. Feeling so happy right now. Through the debris field. Not even debris can get me down right now. Look at this. Not even debris. Yep. Here we go. Let's see how we finish it. We're going to make up some time here, hopefully. Well, the thing now, the reason we're not going to make up, the reason it's not going to appear, even though we got a gold, and you're saying, what the heck, you just had an unbelievable time save. You only brought it down by a second. Because that's the standard that we set on this. That run is, if we wouldn't have hit that, we would have lost 8 seconds, essentially. Okay? Because that's what our current PB is on. The current PB, you got to hit that. So if we hadn't botched Sunset and Drake, we would be in big-time PB country right now. If we didn't have those huge errors early on and just ran normal races, it would be huge right now. Let's see how we do in the tunnels. There's going to be a lot of collisions in here. Absolute fist fight. It was an absolute fist fight through the first tunnel. We fought our way through. We'll see how we can do. We're fighting for first place at this point. We already know we're not going to be able to do anything likely to get a PB right here. But we will be able to have a good run. And Roe is wanting first. Even if we're not setting records, we don't want to give up any first places. So that's what it's all about. Ooh, these tunnels are exciting. Carve that up pretty nicely. Everybody watching, we're going to put this together today. I'm friggin' feeling it. I am feeling this. Look at those 2 sick bunny hops. I just had 2 almost flawless ramp hops. Come on. Anybody that's been watching is knowing that a lot of good things are going on right now. Anybody who's been watching. And if you're not, if you're just joining us, you've joined at a nice time. Because we're feeling it. Look at this sick tunnel navigation. Flawless. I was making it look easy right there. That's not easy. That was not easy. Whoa! So that wasn't a great hop. But I had 2 out of 3 good hops. 2 golds in a row. I just brought it down. Are you kidding me? We just freaking brought this down so much. You want to say you don't want to believe in SMB? Do you believe now, anybody? I hope so. Look what's going on here.
Welcome to Twilight City.
We're going to keep it going. Keeping it going. The universal announcement today. Don't start saying this stuff. Story time with Gabe just telling me about a universal announcement. Oh my gosh. I didn't see what it is. I gotta focus on racing. I'm very happy you're telling me. There's a lot of good stuff going on with Universal, too. I have some big stuff I can't even say yet, but trust me, you're going to be happy when you're going to find out how I'm involved with some Universal stuff coming up. Closely involved. Alright, now I can't wait to find out what this announcement is that Storytime with Gabe is talking about, but boy, did that little announcement of an announcement came at a tough time. I'm not upset for you saying it. I'm glad you want to inform me of this, so please keep it in mind. Storytime. I want you to tell me what this announcement is, because I missed the second half of your comment. See how we do. We're having a decent Twilight City. Oh! Except we don't want to hit that ramp ever, and we hit it twice, but that's okay. We kind of partially hit that mine on the first run. Alright. I'm parched from this fog. It does hurt your throat a little bit when you continuously breathe it, I'm not going to lie. Even though it's good for you. So I will have to sip some water at some point to relieve my throat. Here we go. We're going to finish strong first, though. No water until you finish. I mean, there's a lot of water here, but it's salt water. Is this salt water in Twilight City? It must be. There it is. Clean dream. Look at that. Boom. Nice little finish. We're not playing around today. Did we lose some time there? I thought we had another gold, but we didn't. Oh, yeah, because we hit the ramps twice, and we kind of nicked the mine a little bit. If we didn't hit those two ramps and we didn't nick that mine, we probably would have brought our time down by another second. And possibly would have gotten a triple gold there. That would have been insane. 3, 2, 1. It's hard to see, almost max power. It's hard to see the golds on my splits color scheme. But it is there. Oh! Now we know this is a little bit of a struggle. I've been struggling. Whoops! I've been struggling with some of Glacier Coast. But that's what this warm-up round is for. Remember, we're only in the warm-up round today, so things are going quite well. Uh-oh! Took that a little wide. I could have slipped. I slipped a little bit, which is easy. They caught me slipping. But in Glacier Coast, it's almost a forgivable thing, because how could you not, from time to time, be caught slipping? Okay, here we go. Let's do it better. Do it better. There it is. See? I'm telling you. There's magic in the air. Uh-oh! I did almost crash there. But I survived. Continuing to survive. Here we go. Whoa! Now, I don't know what the reaction to this SMB. I didn't look. You know, I wasn't checking like a lot of, you know, things for what the heck the worldwide reaction to this delay was. Is it positive? Am I preaching to the choir here? Did everyone already come around on this game? Oh no, devastating mistake. Did everyone come around on this game and I didn't even know it this morning after that announcement? I assume they didn't. I assume they just, people felt further vindicated in their hatred. But even if you don't believe in it, it's okay. I think this is a good thing. And I hope it'll end up being a positive experience in the end. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, so here we go. Finishing up. Okay, 34 seconds. Not a very good lap, honestly. So we lost time there again. Yeah, we had mistakes were made in Glacier Coast. So we've done some fabulous stuff and we've done some okay stuff. But it is a warm-up round.
Welcome to
So forgiving. Why does the suit have a green spot for his butt? I just, I mean, I don't know, it's fashion. In the 90s, when this game came out, this was a very cool look, actually. You may not, if you research this a little bit online, you'll see a lot of clothes actually had colored sort of, the fabric would shift just in the butt area. It was a very big kind of trend for a while. So this was just, par for the course of what was happening fashion-wise at the time. That's the green butt. And in fact, green was a very popular color also to have, embracing your butt like this. Oh, so I'm going the wrong way again. I'm sorry. So, Chameleon OG, I don't know if they're here right now, but they would not have been happy with what they just saw me do. I've got to go to the right of the ship. That's a new strat. Oh, I was trying to do. That was a little sloppy, but at least I was brave. So this time, oh! That was, it almost took my head off. Thank goodness. I did lose the buoy. They didn't give me the buoy there, but At least I didn't wreck. That was almost a very nasty wreck. Here we go. Let's do it right. Oh, a little sloppy. Oh, no, I'm supposed to skip. See, I haven't hardwired my brain yet for this part. But you see, it is a big time save, actually. That's such a great call, Chameleon. Now here I have to be really brave. Really brave. Oh! Good. We did it. Oh! Psycho on the water. Absolute deranged psychopath came out of nowhere to physically take me out of the equation, and we fought our way through. Eat it. 24, sub 15. That feels good. I'll blast some fog for that. Here it is. Here it is, and the fog machine is pumping out juice today. I recently refilled it, and this thing's ready to go. Are you kidding me? Woo! Holy smokes. Thank you, Hazanto, Red Sky. Thank you for the GGs. Really good warm-up, Screaming Argonaut. It feels good for me. Hashtag Foggy Hump Day every day. Egg Noodles has the right idea. Look at that. It's a very cool feeling. If you don't smoke cigarettes at all, which is a good thing, and you get the opportunity to breathe in fog and then exhale it through your nose, you feel so cool for a second. And it's guilt-free because it's good for you. Not like evil cigarettes, right? Threshold Kid in the house. Look at this, Threshold Kid. This is a warm-up run. Hideous little Sunset Bay. Terrible things happened there. I got into a major collision. And I actually, if you look at my times below me, I started off bad. Sunset Bay and Drake Lake were rough, but then I had 2 huge golds. I hit the major time save in Marine Fortress, which I'm extremely pumped about. Twilight City, minor little errors, you know, no big deal. But then Glacier Coast, we lost a little bit of time. Got caught up on that first turn a little bit. And Southern Island, we finished strong. For a sub 15, no one's complaining about that. Only about 20-something seconds off my PB of all time. So here we go. We get to enjoy the ceremony. Stomps. Here for Threshold. Thank you for the GGs. Okay, so Crazed. Not a joke. SMB has a stream Friday at 9 a.m. Probably a more informal developer thing versus a showcase. I love it. Exciting times are on the horizon as we start the year with a fresh episode of The Deck. Okay, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a recurring thing, so they're obligated to do this. Storytime with Gabe coming in. Universal Parks and Resorts plans to bring a new concept for families with young children to Frisco, Texas. Whoa. Hold on now. This is actually big news. There's a link here that Storytime gives us. What on earth? Now you can open this link if you want, if you trust. You know, great Storytime with Gabe 100% trust, and it looks like a clean link, just announced. It's a Universal Studios, Uni Studios. It looks legit, and it's a concept art for some kind of park they're gonna build in the middle of nowhere, Texas. And I'm looking at this concept art. What am I seeing? The interesting thing is I'm not seeing what looks to be any licensed properties, which I'm not sure if that's because there's not going to be. But if it's going to be a wholly original sort of new IP theme park by Universal, would that be the first time they've ever done that? They've always relied heavily on licensed properties for their rides and attractions. It looks like an interesting kind of land. I can't tell if they're different themes or not. It's kind of hard for to see this without zooming in. It kind of seems like it's all thematically tied together a little bit. Well, this is huge news, Storytime with Gabe. Thank you for that info. Look at this. A nod to the T1000, the ultimate killing machine. I always loved that Wave Race 64 did this. It was so cool. The liquid metal lettering here. Doesn't it look awesome coming through the water? I always wanted to see a liquid metal Terminator swimming in water. I think that would be a very cool effect. Anyway, let's notch our initials here into the record books. We did set some times, believe it or not. The fog is... I don't think the fog has ever been this thick in the studio. I mean, this is a true sort of weather system. We've localized weather system we've created here. It's very impressive. I'm very pleased with the fact that it's not dissipating. And that also makes me feel happy because hopefully Isla's not smelling any of this. All right, here we go. 1448. We set some times. We had a pretty good run, but we're going to run it again as they do. It looks like this will be the first episode of the deck. Okay, so this is the first episode. Frisco has been growing so much in the past few years. We have the PGA headquarters coming here. Lots of vehicle headquarters, etc. The town has like 21 high schools. What is this megalopolis? Frisco, Texas. Universal to Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, etc. back in the day. What was that a response to? I don't know. I gotta go to the Universal in Florida first, though. If I went to the one in Frisco, Texas before the Florida one, that wouldn't seem right? The new park concept, set in a lush green landscape and featuring immersive, themed lands, celebrates Universal's iconic brand of entertainment, humor, and innovation, brings to life its beloved characters, and stories in ways that will wow even the youngest theme park goers. I think that's important to remember, especially as people adults that love theme parks. We got to remember how overwhelmingly wonderful theme parks are to kids, that kid perspective, I seen the Super Nintendo Land and I'm getting extremely excited as it gets closer and closer to me being able to go and see it in person. And every once in a while I'll have a little bit of some kind of criticism will pop up in my mind. Look at that, 122. We set a record at Marine Fortress with that sick ass wall dive time save. Very nice. I played a tiny bit of Ark Mr. Showtime and I just wasn't getting into it. I know a lot of people that love that game though, and people have told me, so maybe I gotta try it too at some point in the future. What is Fog Machine fog made of? Hopefully not like arsenic and chlorine gas or something. Who the heck knows, Zorba? It comes in a jug and it's called fog juice. Just fill it up and burn through it. Port Blue, those double golds we set also happened to be number 1 times. We were absolutely flying there. So some very nice times we set. And that was it. That was about all we did. I'm a huge Horror Night fan, story time. Although I'll admit, not as much in the most recent years, but I like the event. I still think it's oversold, in terms of they pack too many people in there. When everything has over a 2-hour line, it's brutal, especially when there's like 16 mazes you want to go on. I think they pared it down a little bit this year since they did have a couple of years that were affected by COVID. It's not quite as big maybe, but there's a lot to see on Horror Nights and such massive crowds. But I do like it. What was the news? I missed it. Do I have to scroll back up to see? Give me a fog juice. Track guides for you. I'll send that later. Okay, Red Sky, shout out. Sounds like Chameleon OG can't be here today for whatever reason. Shout out to Chameleon OG. I am under the tutelage of the Chameleon, as many of you know. Giving me lots of tips, analyzing my runs, a lot of useful information, trying to get me better. If only I'd listen. I'm trying, Chameleon. I am getting better, slowly but surely. I think we're on the brink of something great. Let's try again. Let's try to do something great today if we can. To celebrate this wonderful SMB vibes. So this is cool. I think it's a brilliant move to clarify. Them doing something right away, Friday. I think a lot of people are going to be like, okay, so we got to watch this thing Friday and see what happens. To hopefully is a lot of what I'm starting to say. They're going to say, look, there's this bigger thing we have. It was something we wanted to grow into, but it's something that we're going to try to accelerate right now. Spend the time, put it in now, so you get a little bit more of what you're telling us you want without giving us your money yet. Let's get the game a little in a better place. We don't want this to be something we spent 6 years and hundreds of millions of dollars on, only to be released in March or whatever it is and absolutely buried and forgotten within, a couple of days or whatever. We want this to be excellent. Wait a second. I don't think I do have to play this thing for 15 hours. I just realized that had to do with my predictions for 2023. If this thing doesn't drop till 24 now, which I'm pretty certain it won't, that means that particular prediction is no longer valid. So I'm not bound to that 15 hours. Isn't that interesting? Although I still think I'll play more. Anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, we recently had our prediction stream 2023, Easy Allies prediction stream, and we also wrapped up the previous year, and it was proven undeniably through data that I am a foreseer of some sort, precog, whatever you want to call it. A lot of names have been thrown my way, but I actually made the most accurate predictions in advance of last year. And I made further predictions now for this coming year, and I intend to hopefully claim that title again, the Foreseer. Easy Allies Foreseer. And no one saw that coming either. Thank you, Narwhal and the Oracle. Thank you. You know, I've heard that a couple times now. A lot of people are blown away by the kind of foresight I've had on some of these trends. Maybe now people will start to believe my Nintendo rants. We'll see. Okay, Red Sky's putting up a poll. Will the tide turn on SMB after Friday? Vote now in the poll. Now, I'm very curious in the results of this poll, Red Sky, and I want everyone to be very honest. Don't worry about harming my feelings, because I am curious about opinions at large on this thing now. I'm wondering, are people already starting to think this? So this will tell me a lot. This is a little microcosm right here we're about to see. I'm not going to start. How long do we have on this poll? I don't want to see the results in the middle of my run. Maybe I'll wait to see the results. Then we'll jump in. I can drink a little more agua in the meantime. Would a beta this year count? I don't think a beta would count, would it? Prognosticator General? That has a nice little ring to it, Gummy Worms. I love that. It carries with it a lot of authority, which I like, you know? About 15 seconds. That's fast, Red Sky. I love that. All right, so let's see. In the meantime, do you see how foggy it is in here? I mean, this stuff isn't moving. It's like a soup. It is very soupy. Jeez, I wish I had a cough drop or something to suck on. This stuff is really doing a number on me. I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. I've been talking a lot, too. I'm so pumped up about this. Interesting. Okay, so no one spared my feelings, which I appreciate. Will the tide turn on SMB after? And we got the lucky number 69 saying no, the tide will not turn. And you may very well be right, because we don't know what they're going to say on Friday. After all, was this Friday thing already planned before they planned this delay? I mean, is this a response to is this, you know, coinciding, walking lockstep with the delay, or are they two sort of desperate things that are sort of finding themselves in the same frame of time? We don't know. No, I don't think they'll be showing the game at all, Mr. Showtime, but if they give us info on what they'll be doing with the delay, maybe it'll turn, but I think the tide is pretty low on the game. Good. I'm glad the tide is still low, because that's how it shows what a huge turnaround, what a swing, what a shock to the world this is going to be when this thing comes through. They're not giving up. I don't think they'll show the game at all. I wouldn't be surprised if they show, but I think they may show a few concept stuff. I mean, they may show some of this. If this deck or whatever this thing is that's happening on Friday, is walking lockstep with this delay, and if they're coordinated events, pre-coordinated, then yes, they will be showing us some stuff. They'll be like, look, these are some of the regions that we're actually planning on releasing later. These are sort of some of the, like, who knows, melee combat that we were thinking about coming down the line. I don't know yet if they're going to go that far, but I'm going to say they're going to give us something to chew on. They've got to now. I mean, they would have canceled that thing if, right? I mean, otherwise, so we'll see if the tide will turn. I hope so. Live coverage, emergency betting special. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll have live coverage. I think we have some stuff for Friday. We got to see what time this thing is at. I'll try to respond in some way. I'm sure it'll be, you know, you'll hear our response. I don't know if it'll be live. We'll have to see. I got to see what I'm already committed to. If they can't deliver as much, as least as much as Sea of Thieves, they're in trouble. Well, look. Sea of Thieves has had a lot of time to grow as well, so it's become a very polished product. All right, here we go. But if we see now instead of just being one step in the right direction, even if it's not the fully fledged ultimate final thing of what Skull and Bones is going to be, even if it's now 3 or 4 steps in the right direction, I think that'll bring around a lot just to get enough people on board to buy it, commit to it. and let it have a further life and not isolate it to being just a weird online thing. I mean, look, that's the clearest thing. People don't want it to be. They don't want some little simple single-player campaign, and they don't want the ship grinding up against the coastline to gather resources. Was I the only one disturbed by that? It was odd. All right. A Rebirth Crusader loves the fashion of the 90s. Here we go. Hegemon. Survives much because it was part of Game Pass. It didn't thrive on box sales like S&B needs to. Well, time will tell what the ultimate release strategy is for this thing. Ready? 3, 2, 1, action! We're back in the Awa. Back in the Awa.
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
Alright, let me focus here a little to try to have a good run.
3, 2, 1.
I want max P, but I didn't get it. Not in this particular time or date. Alright. Let's really focus on getting some straight lines, stay low to the water. Nice clean adjustments. Don't go wide. Don't bog down the turbines. That was a nice little first lap. If you would have gotten off with max P, it would have been very nice. But it was still quite nice. Oh no! Game run ripper. So we got too aggressive. We're going to restart just like that. 3, 2, 1, action. We got too aggressive. Chameleon OG in the house. I didn't know you were going to make it. Pumped. Pumped, Chameleon. I had a couple of good things happen in my warm-up. I hit the wall save Marine Fortress right out of the gate, or the wall skip, time save, and it was clean and nice. And I haven't rehearsed that at all, so I think that's a good sign of things to come. I hope so, at least. Because as I said earlier, nothing can bring me down today, even slow times. You know how sometimes slow times get me very depressed on this show, but not today. Oh, I'm getting too aggressive again. You see how I was trying to cut so close? Unnecessary. Just chill out a little bit, Don. Chill out a little bit. I need to really chill out here. And now I'm getting overly excited. Oh! Getting overly stimulated here. Look at this, the way my engine bogged down. This is a tragedy. Even if we have a slow, sunny beach, I'm going to keep this thing going, though. Unless we crash. Because I think last week that happened, and you saw it just before in my practice run. Even if you have some slow times on these first runs, hell, just keep running with it. I mean, some amazing things can do. You saw I brought my time down by like 10, 11 seconds. Even with those problems at Drake Lake, I want to clean Drake Lake so bad. Drake Lake. Yeah, absolute bane. So there we are, 3. We're in the green, babies. All green, 24, 23, 22. You see the descending lap times. I wish I could have gotten 222s. But we still got -3. It's a decent start. Thank you, Red Sky, for the GGs. Noodles, thank you. Chameleon, tell me I don't need to worry so much about the max Ps. I always want them. I desire max P. I think that's a very human thing. I want to be extremely fast out of the gate. You know? Alright. Again, very aggressive, almost making myself crash. I gotta chill out. And look at the way I'm handling some of these turns. Okay, but I gotta stick with it. That's the thing. To set a real, you know, I mean, to keep pushing this thing, though, pushing this thing to further PBs, you have to keep up a level of aggression, though, and so it's a fine balance. I need to be very consistently aggressive, or you just don't get the time. At the same time, you make critical, huge errors then, when you don't just, you know, play a little safer. But I do want a PB, I won't lie, so we're going to make an effort. We're going to make an effort, and so far we're having a better. Let's cross our fingers that we don't have a catastrophic crash, like a very uncharacteristic crash on Sunset Bay, like we had on the last run. Again, very aggressive. The nose of my jet ski made contact with that buoy. I don't want to be doing that like that. We're going to try the skip. Oh, we got it. Clean. Clean, mean clean. So yeah, you know, lost a few seconds overall on our entire run there, which is disappointing because it felt like a decent run. But this is where it gets important. Drake Lake. This is really where we need to have some clean pylons. It doesn't need to be extremely fast. It just needs to be accident-free. Ouch. An absolute miserable start. I mean, Chameleon says we don't need to get, you know, so many max Ps. That might be true, but you don't want to do that. That was a min P. Not good. Not good at all. Min P. Whoa. You see that? Now, that was aggressive, but it worked out. It was sick as hell. See, it feels good when you pull it off. Woo! Same with that. What a thrill ride. Nothing feels better than going through clean like that. It was a nice lap. Make way, Mallards. Oh, I'm pushing it though. I've made contact with a couple of these buoys now. In a very spooky way. Alright, here we go. Be smart, be smart, be smart, be smart, be smart. Yes! Yes! Do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Run it again. Here we go. Alright. Oh! Oh! Oh, we can do the buoy skip. We can do the buoy skip. I'm so happy I remembered. 2 clean first laps mean we can do the buoy skip at the end, and we're back in business after Drake Lake. Booyah. I would blast some fog off right now, but I'm not sure if I was not still here. I don't want to push it, you know. We don't want to get anyone. If my throat's hurting a little bit. I don't think it's seeping out of here, though. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. We're rolling. All right, let's hit this time save here. Let's do it again.
3, 2, 1.
Almost max P. Enough P to get ahead of the pack. That's what's nice. We gotta stay ahead of this pack. They're nipping at my heels. Be cool, be cool, be cool, everyone. Here we go, here we go. Oh no. Stewart's there. No! The timing wasn't right. The timing wasn't right. So that means we are going to lose a minimum of 8 seconds off of our run right now, okay? That's okay, though. We're still having a really good run. So even with the 8-second loss, we do know we can do other things down the line to potentially do great things. So we need to stay focused. We're still in this. Just like SMB. We're still in this thing. Nothing is over till it's over. Nothing is ever over till it's over. Here we go. The air conditioning has just kicked on. It's clearing the fog, which is nice, actually. I'm appreciating that. I can sort of make out the screen again. Whoa! Almost a fatal collision. Maybe not fatal, but it would have been disastrous. Stewart is coming for me. This is the second race in a row now where Stewart is absolutely coming for me with a bloodlust. I'm going to try to make this turn here. Come on. Fight for first. All right. Okay, so look. This is huge. Because we had that 4.5 buffer built up, even though we lost 8 seconds by not hitting the time skip on Marine Fortress, we're only 3.4 over, which is actually very good right now. A lot of potential. A lot of potential in this run still. So let's stay focused. Oh my gosh, the air conditioning really cleared it up in here. It's amazing how clear the TV screen looks on me. I was really fighting there for a second to even make out what I was looking at. Here it is, clean tunnels, a good sign. I'm feeling it today. Uh-oh, here comes Stewart again. Psycho on the water. What is Stewart's deal? Absolute vendetta. Final Vendetta. Shout out to Final Vendetta. Not quite what we wanted it to be, but still a decent game. Hard. Difficult little game. Old school hardness. Whoa! Alright. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Stay focused. Stay focused. We need these tunnels. We can't give up anything right now. We need everything. Oh. didn't hit that how I wanted to, but I dropped the speed on my engine real quick, and that actually helped a lot. All right, stay focused. We've got to finish strong on this one. We really need this. Come on. Yes. 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 All good things. Now look, I still know Stewart is right on our tail, but we're going to outrun her. Yes. We're going to skip this last buoy for going to the ultimate time save. Back in the green. Good things are going on. What's up now, SMB skeptics? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Whew. Gotta stay focused. I cannot get distracted right now. Whew. Let's have a good Twilight City. Max P has been achieved. We got what we're seeking. Maximum amount of P right out of the gate. We love it. Feels good. Clean. That's how you want to do it. Okay? 3 times. There it is. Let's do that same thing twice more and we'll be good. Here we go. Oops. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. Even though we didn't want to go on that ramp, we still got a nice little clean line, so probably lost just a few, little milliseconds there. Wasn't that bad. Alright, here we go. Let's finish strong, everybody. Finish strong. Just like SMB. We're going to finish strong. Do you think they'll announce the rebranding on the deck? Do you think that's when they'll make it official that it's SMB now? That was cutting it very close. Uncomfortably aggressive there, but I pulled it off. And good things are we're gonna be rewarded for this run, I think. We're gonna be rewarded for this run. It keeps getting greener and greener. Boy, oh boy. So the most pressure now is on right now because we're cruising and we've got Glacier Coast. So we remember we don't need to be too fast. We just need to be error-free. We can be a little bit conservative. We got max power, which sometimes makes us very nervous on this course. Sometimes max power is too much power right here. See, that's what we need to do. Just be smart. Don't get too crazy. Here it is. Okay? Stay cool. Good. Stay cool. Watch these ice cubes. Watch out for these little ice cubes. Let's keep it straight. Walk the line, see? Okay? Twice more. That's all we need. Twice more. Twice more. Easy. Good. Nice turn there. Okay. We're good. Don't worry. Okay. Chill out. No! Oh, it's so unfair. When you go so slow on that turn and you still slip off your jet ski. Oh, it infuriates me. Oh, because it was such a minor error, but when you start slipping like that, there's just nothing you can do. I swear it's something they got to look at. If there's any part of this game that has an odd little programming, it's there. Oh, it feels unfair because it's such a minor mistake and you're punished for it. Like, what threw us off the jet ski there? We were going so slow. We weren't changing our angle. We weren't doing anything to deserve that. But look at this. We can still fight back for first. And we didn't lose. It's not the end of the world. Hang on! Super G! Okay, we want first. Target acquired. First place is in our sights. Oh no. Fight for it! Fight for it! Fight for it! Fight for it! Yeah! Alright, so we lost some time, which hurts. Dang it! Oh, we lost a little too much time on there. We're still going to have a very good run, but I don't know if we can do PB anymore. I honestly don't think we can. Darn it, we lost too much time with that wreck. Oh! It was such a nice run. All right, well, stay focused. Oh, my heart is absolutely thumping. My heart is thumping. So upset with that crash. If only it could have been anything. It could have been a wide turn. If only they wouldn't have thrown me off that jet ski. It feels like a little bit of a raw deal, but you know what? You got to accept that. It's part of the game. Now let's do this thing right. This is what Chameleon likes. Hey, who knows? Maybe if we hit this thing twice, this might be able to make up a huge amount of time, if I want to be quite honest. So let's focus here. This thing is still not over. Just like SMB, this thing is still not over. Are people starting to tune out because I won't stop with this S&B stuff? Is it getting heavy-handed? I don't know. We had a hot lap there. Gaze upon it, everyone. Gaze upon that hot lap. Nothing wrong with looking, is there? That is one hot lap. One hot lap right there. Here we go. Here we go. Stay strong. Dive. Dive! Game over. Game over. Game over. Oh, you ever see what heartbreak looks like? We were in tune for maybe a PB there. And just a bizarre. Oh my gosh. Well, it's not today. 14:34, 10 seconds off ultimately. Who knows if we would have hit a PB? Probably not, but we probably would have been within 4 seconds of a PB. Whew, if only a cut. Literally 2 mistakes, but they were substantial. Slipping off the watercraft on... it was a top 5 finish, Red Sky says. Okay, no mid-run regrets, Don. Just keep flowing. Thank you, Hazanto. Very good run. Thank you, Max versus the Games. Thank you for the GGs. Rinder, Storytime, Dan Quest, Noodles, Timber, Okami. Muchos gracias, one and all. Look at that. 7s across the board. It was a hell of a good run. It felt good. I think Isla might have left so we could blast some more fog, but I'm nervous. Thank you, Zorgla, for the GGs. Screaming Argonaut, Curry Powder. Much appreciated, GGs. Practice saves for Glacier Coast, Southern Island. I have practice saves loaded up, not for Southern Island, but for Glacier Coast, because it is one I've struggled with. I gotta be honest, though, that felt like a good run for Glacier Coast. I got caught sliding on that ice, and often, even at a very slow rate of speed, like you saw, they just throw you off on that corner. I don't know why. Even if you're not shifting your weight or anything, you're just kind of letting yourself go and saying, oh, let me just catch some friction in the water, and before you know it, they just fling you off. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer. We are doing good. That was a nice run. 14:34. I don't think we had a 14 anything that good last time. So shoot, that might have been our best run of the new year. Red Sky may have that info. Keep the momentum going, indeed. Thank you, Dan Quest. I plan on keeping this momentum going. All right. Okay. Azanto, thank you for the GGs. 14:46 was last week's PB, so look at that. Last week, 14:46 was our PB. We've already had a 14:34 on our second run of the day, including our warm-up. We got the 56, the coveted 56. You know you've done something right when you get 56 at the end of this thing, because that means you got first place every single time. That feels good. It was an excellent run. Let's feel good about that. It was a very nice run. And I'm grateful we had that run. It was amazing. What a pleasure it was. I mean, look at these. You got to gaze down the splits a little bit, and that always feels good when you see that level of green coming all the way down the splits. And Drake Lake. I mean, if we would have hit the time skip, the little wall thing on Marine Fortress, this could have been very interesting. Then it probably would have been even more heartbreaking because we would have been only a couple seconds off. But boy, oh boy. There's a lot of potential on the table today. A lot of potential. I just need to focus up and keep it going. All right. Yeah, we're going to try to save time in every course if we can. jacked up fog machine. Everything's going right today, Hosanto. We're feeling good. All right, let's do it. Tip of the cap to the T1000 ultimate killing machine. Never forget the dangers of a T1000. These things are relentless. They do not relent. First place Port Blue. How's that possible? If we hit the time skip on the last one, how did we get a faster? Oh, Marine Fortress. Sorry, I was mixing them up. So that was our fastest on Port Blue. Those are clean tunnel runs. A heck of a Twilight City. That Twilight City run felt good. That Twilight City run felt good, and there you see why. It was a record. A big-time record. First place, our fastest run on Twilight City here. Wow. Dave is not gone. Dave Mustaine's still lurking on my leaderboards. Adam, SEJ, Adam said, thinking of joining the party, jumping in, and a little friendly competition. Nothing wrong with that, Adam. You want to get in here. You know, a little bit earlier in the season, Bloodworth was starting to speed run this game, and I was getting nervous. I was saying, uh-oh, I'm going to have Bloodworth breathing down my neck on these track times, but thankfully he got distracted by something else. I think he could be secretly running this game. I don't know. He was very invested at first when they first dropped this thing on the Switch last year, so. And he's good. Blood's got a lot of natural talent out there on the water. I mean, you know, the racing ability does translate, I think. The racing ability on hard surface, tarmac, actually does transfer. There you see DM, Dave Mustaine, lurking, Sunny Beach. He's always there. All right, we're going to have to get another run going. Optimal Twilight City is 129, so Don getting close to the top runners on that course. Holy smokes, Chameleon. When I even hear something like that, it gets very wild. Hard to wrap your head around. Oh, man. I need some kind of hard candy. I need some Skittles or something. I have been off Skittles ever since they said it had whatever in it, titanium sulfate or whatever. I haven't eaten a Skittle. And I miss it. My body misses it. My body misses Skittles. All right, well, we're going to reset these times. Jolly Ranchers. Oh, man, I used to be hardcore into Jolly Ranchers. Nothing like a cherry Jolly Rancher. Ever since Darkened Sky. Yeah, that's right. Good point, Red Sky. Darkened Sky was part of that, wasn't it? Part of us finding out that Skittles are a detriment to our health, at least in the United States. European Skittles apparently have a different formula. They're formulated differently. They say, hey, look, we can make these things yummy without the titanium sulfate, or whatever it may be. All right, here we go. We're going to go again, right away. Blue Raspberry Jolly Rancher. So good. The Lollipop. The Jolly Rancher Blow Pop or whatever. We had those. Those are good. All right, ready? 3. What did I have the other day? I had like a Jolly Rancher yogurt or something weird. And it was yummy. Just can't remember what it was. All right, Dioxide. And no, ignore the fearmongers. Okay, so BR Spies is telling us it just has sulfate dioxide or something in it, and just don't worry about it. I don't know. I've heard this. I've heard that it's actually completely fine, which I tend to believe because I've been eating Skittles my whole life. And I'm in remarkable health. All right, 3, 2, 1, action. So who knows what the truth is. But the fact remains we don't have any Skittles in the house.
Welcome to
So I'm going to have
Sunny
to go
Beach.
on racing. Candy free. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Ample power. Let's get this party started. Let's get this little party started indeed. Not bad. Uh-oh. I never like when the racers start getting physical. When the AI starts getting really physical, I start getting nervous. And they do get very aggressive sometimes. You saw Stewart already. Keep the pace. Try to get out of here with a good start. Oh no! I should restart. I actually let go. I gave up there for a second and then I kept going because I considered it. Should I restart? I don't know. Let's see how we do. I know we're going to be a few seconds off now. 25-24. I mean, we may not be in the green, but we may just be almost even, so who knows? Let's keep pushing. I actually took my hand off the accelerator for a brief second there because I was like, give up. I thought I was going to fall off when I hit that mine. I timed that totally wrong. You know I like to play chicken with those mines and just get a little centimeter of water between me and that mine. Oh, whoops, what happened now? It didn't. Okay, so I guess we have to reset. Oh no, I'm not on my splits. Somehow I got taken off my splits. So look, it was meant to be. We got to reset.
Welcome
It was meant to be.
Sunset Bay.
Rebirth Crusader, I'd always restarted mistakes on the first curse personally. All right, well, you get your way. Everyone wants a restart. All right, we're doing it. My favorite course in the game?
3, 2, 1.
That's an interesting question. Adam SEJ, Adam Sedge. My favorite course. 3, 2, 1, action. I mean, I don't know if it's speed running or just playing. Because I would say Twilight City is probably my favorite course if it's just playing. If we're just playing for fun.
3, 2, 1.
For speed running, if I'm playing speed running, I don't know, Southern Island might be my favorite. Just because it's intense. I still have a lot there's a lot of places I know I can change up my strategy to improve, so it feels like a lot of ways I can still grow on it. It's super fun, and it's just fun being the high pressure last finale. And there's a lot of moments, and you gotta be brave. You gotta be very brave on it, which I like. Because a lot of times I tend to take the safe course in games. And you gotta be brave in Southern Island. But I do like Twilight City a lot. I love the design of it. I love the look of it. I love the spectacle, the spotlights, the full moon, the beautiful reflection on the water. If you're just racing too for not, you know, it's funny. I love Drake Lake too if I'm just playing. But speed running, we all know how I feel about Drake Lake. It's not my greatest, you know, closest friend. It's often a great adversary for me. It often brings my times down by a lot. Look at that, 24, 21, 21. Whoa. Even though there were 21.9s, that was a freaking smoking start. Minus 5.5. I haven't seen something like that before, I don't think, at this point at least. Wow. That was very good. Let's keep that going. Max P has been achieved. A lot of good Max Ps today, so that's a good sign. Remind you, that's a frame perfect maneuver, right, Chameleon? Chameleon OG informing me of that. Frame perfect in order to get Max P. So it's not easy, but we've done it a few times today already. Oh no! That could have been a disaster. But I escaped with my life. Alright, let's focus. Let's focus. If you hear extended periods of time where I start to go silent, it may not be because I'm going dormant, it's just that I'm actually focusing. It's quite the opposite. Uh-oh. Cutting very wide, but we're okay. We're very aggressive. I think this is going to be okay. I got to remember to do the minefield skip. Don't forget that. And I got to keep my eye on the course here. Don't think about Frisco, Texas. Whatever you do, don't think about Universal breaking ground in Frisco, Texas. All right. Oh, nice. Clean, 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 clean. Feeling very good. Hot lap at 24 seconds there. 4.9. Great start. Here we go. Drake Lake. You heard about it. My adversary. Let's have another clean one. We did a good one last time. Let's try to do it again. Get some consistency here. Remember, it doesn't have to be insane speed, but it needs to be smart technique. Ooh. Let's avoid any kind of physical contact. Go too wide. Okay. There it is. Just like that. Just like that, my friends. Just like that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Got all out of course there. All discombobulated, but that's okay. Oh! Almost saved it. Almost saved it. Terrible mistake there. There's old Drake Lake rearing its head up. Terrible mistake. We almost saved it. We just couldn't pull away from that buoy. What do they call that? The momentum? The force had us going, and we were trying to pull away at the last second. We thought we did, but we made contact. That's okay. Let's see how we can do. We're flying through it here. Let's see if we can get at least remain in first place. We can do the buoy skip, I believe. Buoy skip has been activated. I hope. Whew, that was a close one. Almost forced into retirement. 28, 1.5. We're still green, okay? Mistakes were made, but we're still green. So let's push ahead. Focus on the future. Focus on the future, everyone.
Welcome to Marine Fortress.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
There it is, Max P. Okay, let's go get it. Let's get this skip. Let's get this wall skip. Let's get this time save. We want it. We want it. We're hunting. We're hunting.
You've been overtaken.
Not gonna happen.
Looks like trouble.
Couldn't get up. You see, it's not easy. It's not a guarantee. Nothing is a guarantee here in Wave Race 64, so we're going to push ahead. Possible 8 seconds lost there, but you know what? We saw it last time, okay? We didn't get the skip, and we still had a potential run at our PB. So we're going to do our best and not give up yet on this. This run still has potential, even without the wall skip. We're doing a lot of other things right. The Drake Lake thing was a bummer. We didn't have that last time. Whoa! Got a little out of sorts there, but we ultimately saved it. So this is not over yet. Woo! Here comes Stuart now. Oh, eating it. Stuart came up hot and absolutely ate it. That was an exciting little crash. When things like that happen, you wish it had a replay system. Oh, the next wave race has got to have a nice replay system in it. That'll be fun. Little photo mode and everything. Can you imagine? You see the spritz of the water happening. There it is. Okay, so 9.2. Now look, that's not the end of the world. You're going 9.2. What the heck's going on? Remember, 8 seconds of that was the time skip. Probably the whole 9 seconds, honestly, because it took me a second to pull away from that wall. So think of it as us being basically even, other than that time skip. So we can actually bring our time down. And it's not too late. Big things can still happen on this run. So that was a clean little run. There was only one mistake, which was not hitting that huge time skip, which is the hardest one in the game. I mean, it's amazing we're pulling that off. You know, I didn't even expect to be attempting that for quite a while. So we're pulling it off with ease. And I've had frigging awesome tunnel runs today, which always makes me feel good. It always gives me confidence when I'm racing through the tunnels like that. Whoop. Not terrible. Okay, we're all right. We're all right. Here we go, everyone. Around the bend. Whoa! Oh no. Too aggressive. That's okay. We shook it loose. Shook it loose. Keep it tight. Okay, a little error there, you know, so lost a little tiny bit, but it could be much worse. Don't want to get that kind of air, but we got it. So, you know, it's not a perfect run, but it's still pretty good. Let's have an excellent tunnel here to close it out. Whoop, keep it moving. Uh-oh, bad angle. We hit it at a bad angle. Oh, made up for it, though. There it is. Nice. Very nice. Push through. You see that? Gotta feel good about that. Let's hit this ramp nice and easy. Gentle. All right, all right, all right. Come in here tight. There it is. Look at that. Gold. Brought it down 4 seconds. This is what I'm talking about. This run is not over. Potential on the horizon. 7s across the board. Let's do this thing. Super Bowl time. Twilight City. I always refer to Twilight City as the Super Bowl. Not because it's the last race of the season, but because of the spectacle of it. Look at all these people on the gangways, the spotlights shooting into the sky. It just feels very prime time, you know? This feels like the kind of thing that's covered on live TV, which a lot of jet ski events don't. Oh, no! Ooh, thank goodness I was able to avoid that. I didn't want to take the ramp. Stewart coming in hot again. She's got a death wish on this thing. I mean, racing for absolutely no holds barred. No holds barred for Stewart. She's gotten the worst of it so far. I hope I can steer clear of her because she seems like a little bit high-strung on this particular day. All right. Let's keep it clean, everyone. Keep these turns nice and clean. Whoa-oh. Okay. No problem. No problem. Woo! That was exciting. That was quite exciting, wasn't it? I sometimes can't believe that, skipping that last jump used to be a main part of my repertoire. I mean, I just did it every time, and it's really not that necessary for how difficult it is to pull off. Now I just take that jump. Say I don't need that yet. Seems like we made it through okay. I mean, no huge errors there, right? Still lost 1.3 seconds, I guess, but I guess it wasn't quite as fast as last time, but it still was a pretty nice little run. All right, here's Glacier Coast. Let's try to see what happens when we're just mistake-free. Just mistake-free. 3, 2, 1. We need the speed. We just need not to have any critical errors. There it is. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Nice. Nice as ice. Watch out for the cubes. Keep an eye out for Ice Cube. You always want to keep an eye out for Ice Cube on this course, you know. Never know when it might pop up. Oh no! Don't fall. Don't fall. We're okay. It was not a terrible mistake. No doubt. Now here. That's the part you can just go flying off. So that was a bad thing. We didn't want to go wide like that. We didn't go flying off our watercraft, but we've lost time. Okay? So we're hoping to have a perfect kind of Glacier Coast, because it would have brought us into the very close to PB territory. But although we haven't made as big of a mistake as the last run, it has not been the flawless run we were looking for. Still pretty good though. Look at this. Let's hit this right here and we'll be okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not terrible. Not terrible by any means. It's been an okay run. Less mistakes than last time. Wasn't flawless. Whoa! That's okay. We can actually pick up some speed here, even by missing that one boot. We'll see. We'll see how the numbers come down. Okay, so we lost 3 seconds. You know, like I said, we lost time, but it could have been a lot worse. So look, we still might beat that last run. We have a potential to get a new PB for the day. We're in the conversation for a new daily PB right now, which was what, 14:34? I think we have to beat. Here it is. Bad start. I was distracted. I looked away too long, and I got minimum power. That's okay. That's okay. We can still catch up in this thing. I got minimum power. Ah! Oh no. Be cool. Be cool, everyone. Everyone be cool. Ah! Skipped over the top of that. Of the boardwalk sort of pylon. Wow, that was really rad. Lucky we didn't gut our watercraft. We could have easily gutted our watercraft right down the center. Just absolute shrapnel. Look at the majestic beauty. Way of water right there. Way of water right there, isn't it? Whoa! Airborne. Here we go. Oh. Whoa, whoa. We're hitting some good speed, actually. Final lap. Let's do this thing. Let's do it. Keep focused. What a great little tip that was, Chameleon. This part. This is where I was telling you have to be brave. You gotta be brave. Oh! We survived. We survived. It's scary, but we did it. See, you gotta do things that are scary sometimes. Here we go. Boom. Oh, just barely missed it. Was it 2 seconds slower? Darn it, after all of that. Well, look, we had such an insane start on the last one. We didn't have quite the same rolling momentum, I don't think. Or what was it? That was awesome. Well, thank you for the GGs. Red Sky, Noodles, Timber Okami, thank you for the GGs. Kept focus, Hazante. It was another good run. I mean, 10, 12 seconds off of our all-time PB is good. It's very good, especially for the new year. Being off this thing for a couple of weeks during the holidays. Look at that, another 56. Can't complain when you get a 56. Let's see if we got any personal records here. Oh, I guess it'll come after the ceremony. Enjoy the pomp and circumstance, everyone. Maybe some fog will help. Swordfish 00830. I don't think it could hurt at this time. It is a celebration. Here it is. To SMB, everyone. Salud. Salud to 1436 and to SMB being good one day. The fog machine is ready to go today, and I appreciate that. I filled it up like a week ago, and I sort of just let it sit, and so this thing must have been cooking, because it is going today. It's absolutely going. Thank you, MXA. Cheers to you, Swordfish 00830. Yeah, I need to edit Max versus the Games. I need to get into that and edit my best of segments, I guess. They got messed up somewhere in my times. I don't know why it's like that. But I got to back up my times first because I'm nervous that I'm going to mess something up because I haven't done a lot of that stuff before. Thank you, Zorgla, for the GGs. Here it is, everyone. Here are the times. I don't think I set a lot of records, it doesn't look like. I don't see flashing numbers. So we may not get a tip of the cap to the old T1000 this time. We'll see. Look at that, though. Absolute decimation. You don't even look at the competition anymore when there's that kind of separation between the top and second. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, wow. California still getting hit with rain. Northern Cal, NorCal still taking it. Oh, look at this. Tip of the cap to the T1000. Everyone in California, please be safe out there. This water is really something, isn't it? We're having fun with water and wave race. Look at that. Knocked Dave Mustaine down a peg, and that's what it's all about. So good things have happened today. We're going to blast off some more fog. Dave Mustaine, see you in hell. Look at this. Down another notch. Fog it up, everyone. Fog it up wherever you are as well, please. You know how we got to do this. Fill this studio up with fog. Fill your own home, your workplace, your car on the freeway, wherever it may be. City park, laying in a park, watching wave race. You climb a tree, maybe you're up in a tree somewhere, hanging out in your tree house. That would be nice right now. Run in hell, you scum. Today's a great day, Noodles. Everything's coming up. Everything's going good. Now, look, I almost feel like I need to... Ooh, Sunset Bay. We set some times. Look at this. We set some times in Sunset Bay. We had a fastest lap and a #1 rank. We've got a bunch of #1 times today. After this, I'm going to reset the game to make sure it saves my leaderboard stuff because I've botched that a couple times this season. People that have been watching remember that. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. So interesting. So we came in pretty hot, but some mistakes were made. 2 seconds off of, second best time of the day, I guess, 14:36. Still 2 sub-15s and only 10 and 12 seconds off my all-time PB. Feels good. Feels very good. It's an absolute celebration that just will not stop. As you may not know, maybe joining us late, we're all happy about, well, not everyone's happy. I guess about 69, 79, what was it? 31% of us are very pumped about this delay. But everyone, I think, is at least curious. A top 5 and top 10 finish so far today. Thank you, Red Sky. Stray Twitch. Welcome. Welcome indeed. Yeah, check out Sunk. Anyone on here that doesn't know about Sunk, our Easy Allies Battleship tournament just got started today. The premiere episode, I think, right? The first episode went up today, and it's a good one. It only gets better. This is a fun series. You're going to love where this thing goes. Red Sky 03 reminding you of that. All right, here we go. We got to get started again, I guess. Oh, wait, so let me restart this game. Let me see. Any other times? Nothing. So we're going to reset the software. Reset. Okay. Just to make sure it saves those leaderboards this time. We don't want any more, especially since we knocked Dave Mustaine down a peg. Dave Mustaine has been humbled a little bit, but he's still lurking a little bit on my leaderboard. So we got to clear those leaderboards before we can bid him adieu. What should we do when Dave Mustaine is finally knocked off my leaderboards? Anybody that doesn't know, my old neighbor, Dave Mustaine, I mean, still a neighbor, but not at that, my other apartment. One of my neighbors, Dave Mustaine, good guy, cool dude, but he tends to set records on your wave race game in the middle of the night or when you're not even there. Suddenly you fire on your game and you say, what the heck is Dave's time? How did he even... The guy hasn't even been over to my place in a while. It says he's climbing through a window. I don't know what the heck this guy's doing. Secretly setting times in my wave race just to kind of get me upset. Just to rub me the wrong way. So when we got to have some kind of major celebration, when I finally clear him off the leaderboards, do you think, is any Megadeth music, is any of it, can we play it? Would any of it be cleared? Are we gonna get muted for that? We need some kind of huge celebration when that takes place. You can be sure of that. All right, look, I think we're gonna run it again. We've got the time. We've got the time to do another run. We're feeling good.
2, 1.
We're feeling very good, okay? So let's reset this 1436. Let's see if we can clean up a couple of these errors, and let's take one more shot at this thing. Let's see if we can't bring down our little time by a little more. I'll take a little sip of water before we get started here in a second. All right, pizza party at Chuck E. Cheese to celebrate MXA. It's actually a cool idea. I haven't been back to Chuck E. Cheese since before the pandemic. I have been to a lot of places, though. It's not like I'm still holed up in my house or anything. I've gone to everywhere I'm going now, but I just haven't had a chance to go back to Chuck E. Cheese. I just need an excuse. That would be a good excuse. Knocking Dave Mustaine off my leaderboards. So look at this. Max versus the game coming through with some great info. The sum of best segments was messed up in episode 8. It was 1226 before the mistake. Still pretty good, and it must have gone down since then too, maybe sub 12. Pineapple pizza noodles is suggesting. For the celebration at Chuck E. Cheese, I assume. How cool would that be? What if I invited Dave? You think he'd show up to that? I kind of doubt it. I don't think he'd show up to a party celebrating him getting knocked off my leaderboards. While I was having the party, I wouldn't put it past him. He'd break in my house, set some more times, make another run at me while I'm not home. That seems like the kind of move. He sure is salty right now. He's not. He just got. Chuck E. Cheese isn't the same without the playground ball pit. Do they not have the playground anymore there? There was only, not all the Chuck E. Cheeses I went to would have that thing. Only a couple did, actually. All right. I'm going to take a sip of water. We're going to do this thing one more time at least. Well, yeah, I think we only have time for one, but let's do this, all right? The ball pit is the most unsanitary thing of all time. Yeah, that's true. Wild Griffalo. I mean, how in the heck are they cleaning those balls? It's impossible, right? It's impossible to keep those balls clean. No way. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, action, everyone. The fog is lingering, okay? The studio's fogged up. There's beams of light. You can see the God rays.
Sunny Beach.
You can see the absolute God rays descending from every angle. Ample power to start things off. Maybe that's good. We don't want to start off too high. Kind of come in a little conservative and heat things up as we go. That would be a nice strat. Oh, see that? That's how I like to play chicken. I love playing chicken with those mines. Heading right for it, and there's just a centimeter of water separates you in the mine as you hop right over it. There's not a lot of thrills in life greater than that, than going full speed in a friggin' water mine and hopping right over it. Oh! Yikes, bounced out on that one. Holy smokes. Whoa! Alright, so major. It was odd, it wasn't responding. I was trying to cut back the other way, but it didn't respond. It's still only a 23-second lap. That's okay. Even with that huge, it wasn't a huge error, but it was an odd thing. And certainly lost time there, but we're going to keep moving forward. Whoa! Okay. Well, maybe we should just reset real quick. 2 big mistakes. We'll see what we come in. Let's see what we come in at. We're still in the green. We're pushing forward. I don't care. I don't care if we don't have minus 5.5. You think we should reset?
You finished first and got to move on to the next.
A giant tub of germs indeed.
Welcome to Sunset
The
Bay.
germ soup.
Start your engine. 3, 2, 1, go!
In the Tang. Look at the Tang, everyone. We're racing in Tang. You ever thought you'd see that? Jet ski race through some orange Tang? Well, here it is. Do you think the ocean would be better if it was Tang instead of salt water? I always say my biggest complaint with the ocean is the salt. The salt bugs the heck out of me, right? You get sticky when you go out. You can't drink the water. You're in the Caribbean. The water's so beautiful. You just want to start slugging it down, but you can't because it's filled with salt. And, uh-oh. I wonder if it would be better with Tang, though, because Tang, it'd be cool because you could drink it, but then you'd still be sticky. And you'd probably be stickier, right? And probably all kinds of bugs would want to be crawling all over you when you got out of the water. Being in the water, being in the Tang would be nice, but when you got out, it would be very uncomfortable. So it's a hard thing to figure out what the heck to do with the oceans. You say, what do we fill these things with? I skipped the landmines thing. How am I doing? 2.1 over. What do you think? Should I try to restart? I don't know. I feel like I should go ahead. Last week we had one where we had a slow start and we actually came incredibly close. Other than a little error, we're on track to get a PB at some point. So let's push forward. Because if we have a good Drake Lake and we hit that time skip under the wall, we'll be in business. So let's just do it. Sometimes you don't need every single course to go perfect to still have a great run. We got to leave our options open here, not give up too early. Just like S&B, we don't want to give up too early. Alright, here it is. Now this is big. Be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool! Yes! That was very cool. You see the way I just sort of swayed through there? Wow, those are some moves. Didn't think my hips could swing like that, but you saw it in action right there. Absolutely back and forth. Whoa! We're running through there fast. Uh-oh. Odd angle, odd angle, odd angle! You see the bane of my existence. Drake Lake, I don't know why it's in my head forever. I have such trouble getting through that part. I just need to slow down. Slow down. We're hoping for a good Drake Lake. We're not going to get a great one, but it's okay. Let's see where we're at. Uh-oh. Let's see where we're at after this. Okay, so we can do the buoy skip. No problem. 2.4 over. We're going to push ahead, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if we hit this skip right here in the next one, anything is possible. We're only 2 seconds over right now.
Welcome to Marine Fortress.
The gyrations were unreal, weren't they?
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Hats off to Shakira. Someone said hips don't lie. What's that other Shakira song? I absolutely love it. You hear it and you get it in your head. You can't get it out. But I can't remember how it goes right now. That one where she's like dancing like a robot and everything, you know? Gosh, that's a great song. Okay. Come on! I was under! You saw it. I was under. It didn't let me through. I thought I was deep enough. I guess I wasn't deep enough. It looked like I was deep enough. Come on, Wave Race. Throw me a bone here. Throw me some kind of bone. This is a skull and bone separate. Wave Race. Oh! I almost wrecked right there. Wave Race didn't get the memo that this is a major SMB celebration we're supposed to be doing here today. And Buzzkill Wave Race over here. Crashing the freaking party, not letting me get under the wall like I want to. Well, we're going to keep racing because we never give up and never surrender. It's like SMB. Come on, believe. We need to get first place. If we get first place in this race, SMB is going to be a 10. Or at least a... Oh! Okay. Well, now it's probably not happening. 9.9 out of the question. Why? How was I immediately answered by... Oh! Okay, 9.9. 9.9 is a... 9.8? Do I get a 9.8? Can I get a 9.8 for S&B? Please, hang on, super hang on. Dang it, second place hurts. Second, 7.8 is the best we can do. Dang it, something.
Welcome to
something Africa. That's good. Immediate replies. Yeah, immediate replies, Dan Quest. The universe answers sometimes, I guess. Well, it still can be a 9 point something, I think. And look at that. Minimum power. What the heck's going on? The universe has a little sense of humor, doesn't it? Universe hates pirates too? What's going on? Is the universe a pirate hater? I wouldn't think it would be, but maybe it is. I mean, it's answered me now a few times here. It gave me minimum power when I just said is a 9 still in the realm. Come on. And it flung an AI player into me. Oh! Okay. Okay. I've never seen that happen before in my life. I just lost like all momentum altogether and came to an absolute stop at this ramp. What am I supposed to do now? What time is it? 5:48? Should we do one more run? All right, I'll try to reset it again. But if anything catastrophic happens, now I don't want to get depressed. I don't want this party to end on a sour note. But I'm very unhappy with just what happened. Never seen that before. All right. 3, 2, 1, action. You can restart in GDQ, right?
Welcome
Further
to
investigations
Sunny
revealed
Beach.
there was another mistake with the splits during episode 4. At the time of that mistake, your sum of best segments was 1358. Was that... Oh, mistakes were made there too? That's interesting, because I do remember when I had a 12-something, a 1236 or something, and we thought that was accurate. So are you saying that 1236 was not accurate? I love the investigation that's going on right now. Whoa! I couldn't quite play chicken with the mine that time. The timing wasn't right. Did I properly reset my... Okay, I was making sure my splits were going. For a second, I thought I didn't reset them. All right, well, what was the mistake? So can I edit? Do I just edit? I'm going to have to look up a tutorial on this or something. I think I did a long time ago, but I got to figure out. I do... Whoa. I got to figure out what to do with my splits. Look at that. I got that. They gave that to me. That was sick as hell. 25, 22. All right. Did you remember today when I got 2 21.9s back to back on this? That was freaking awesome. I don't think I've ever done that before. Getting anything sub 22 lap on this is very impressive. Oh! Almost crashed again. I'm being a little reckless. I'm being reckless because I want to do something big for the last run of the day, and it's costing me. Oh! It's costing me dearly, but we're 2.2. All right, so not our best. As you could remember earlier today, we had a minus 5.5 coming out of Sunny Beach at some point.
Welcome to
I went from
Sunset Bay.
1358 to 1231 when you made the mistake. Okay, that sounds a lot. To me, that makes more sense. Because I remember when I heard the 1250 something, I said, is that possible? My sum of best is like super fast. So 13 whatever sounds a lot more reasonable, right? Because it's a lot closer to my PB. Okay, so it makes a little more sense. So I got to go back and edit that. Can I wonder, I think I can just edit it and put in the number on that for sum of best. Is that how it works? I'm going to have to check it out. I'm going to have to check out how to adjust that. I just got to back up my times first because I don't want to mess anything up. If I mess it up, I got to be able to change it back. Don't sweat it. Okay. Into the drink. Gotta go fast in this Tang. Flies are after me. Can you imagine if you were jet skiing through Tang, the amount of flies that would be chasing you, trying to land on you to slurp up some loose Tang off of your suit? Just sop it up. In the green still. Good, good, good. Yeah, Sunset. I mean, you always lose some time. I gotta figure out how to make up time on Sunset Bay. There's gotta be something I'm doing that I could do faster, because I feel like I'm always losing time.
Welcome to Drake Lake.
It's so weird. Even when I have a decent run, it feels like I lose time on Sunset Bay. Although I set a record today, so what the heck? I knocked Dave Mustaine down a perch on Sunset, didn't I? Or was that Sunny? Maybe that was Sunny. Here we are. We're in duck country now, so we really got to pay attention. Let's do good on Drake Lake. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Come on! I just want to cry. Would you hold it against me if I cried? Would you hold it against me? Would you hold it against me if I cried? Drake Lake infuriates me. Why do I have such trouble with that area? It's so easy. Oh, the struggle is real. And look how fast I slalom it after. That's what makes me so mad. I just like breeze through that slalom, make it look so easy, and then this part comes. Look at this. Just breeze through, no problem. I just got... Oh, man. All right, well... Good things can still happen, maybe. We'll see where we're at. If I get under that wall again, hey, man, that would be a nice little, what do they call it? Bookend? Little bookend to today. If I made it over the wall in that first attempt and I make it over again in my last. Let's try to do that, I guess. Now, we can do the skip here, thank goodness. Okay. 5.1 over. So we gotta hope that we can get under this wall here, or else we'll probably be out of the conversation for PB. I think, unless we can get under the wall here, at least for today.
Marine Fortress.
Let's see what happens. Thank you, Gotham. Ample power. Ample power. Remnants of fog are still in the studio. I can still smell it. Come on. We're back in the conversation. Yeah. What I tell you about a little bookend. SMB is back, baby. SMB is back. All right, keep your feet grounded now, Don. It's like I just won the lottery. I'm flying, just running across streets without even looking at the light or red or green. I gotta stay focused now so I don't botch this. Huge move right there. Huge move to get us back in the conversation. Yes, that's the kind of thing that can redeem a run right there. We'll see how the rest of this plays out. One thing's for sure, it's going to be exciting. Excitement has now just entered the picture. Whoa! Look at the water, the way it's storming around out here. Brutal. Here we go. Finish strong. Cut it. Cut it. There it is. There it is. There it is! So you say, there it is, Don. Why in the heck are you so happy you're at +5? That's brilliant. We would have been at +13 at least. Probably plus 14, 15 if we didn't hit that. We hit it, and we hit it clean. And the whole run was pretty clean. Right now, this is huge being 5 seconds over. Let's have some tunnel runs. Let's have some tunnel runs. Who knows what this is going to lead to? Oh! Oh, that's the main thing I don't need, though. I don't need AI crashing me like that. Not nice. Hey, not nice. Not nice. Okay, very rude. Extremely rude. That was rude. Very rude. Very unsportsmanlike. Wow. That was cruel and unusual. It's not over yet, but that was definitely a setback. We needed 3 clean tunnel runs. We really wanted them. But it's not over yet. I guarantee that. We still have hope. Leave me alone! Stewart! Psycho! Psycho Stewart. Back. Oh, that turn was maybe the sickest tunnel turn I've ever made. Did you see that? Holy smokes. We're here to wave race now. Collisions or no collisions. We are coming for first place. How far is first? Can we still get it? Can we still get first? How far up are they? I don't have visual. Oh, I have visual. I have visual. I have visual. Not anymore. Oh! Oh, I have visual. Oh, bad turn. Got caught up. Probably not a chance now. They're not making mistakes. They're not making mistakes. Dang it. Not an ideal run. Couple of mistakes were made. Oh, that was kind of clean. So close. You see how close we are to first, but we're not going to get it this time. But maintaining at 5.1. So look at that. Man, if we could add a couple good tunnels there, we would have brought our time down by a lot. Yeah, we would have.
Welcome to Twilight City.
All right, well, shoot, 5 seconds. We're still in the conversation here. This thing is long from over.
3, 2, 1.
Sweat is accumulating on my brow. Just a little bit. Not too much, actually. For how intense this is, I should be absolutely dripping. Mostly dry other than a little bit building up on the top of my forehead, I feel now. Alright, let's stay focused. Oh no. Whatever you do, do not think of Frisco, Texas. Alright, the AC just started kicking on. I'm telling you, everything is going our way today. We haven't set a huge PB yet, but we're having a good day. And who knows what this run will lead to. Anything can still happen here. Get away here clean. Have a nice, clean, conservative Glacier Coast. Holy smokes. Here we go. Let's try hard. Try hard. Not too hard, but... Here we go. Okay. Stay focused. Third lap. Boom. Third glorious lap. Oh no! Could have been worse, could have been worse, could have been worse, could have been worse. We're okay. We are okay. It was a minor crash. Maybe lost a second, honestly. Maybe. I don't know. It wasn't devastating. We're okay. Nobody panic! Oh! That was hairy. Whoa! Escaped with our life. Absolutely hairy finish. 7 seconds. Not bad. What'd I tell you? We're only 2 seconds off. 7.1 going in Glacier Coast. I'm telling you right now, if we can have a clean Glacier Coast, 3 laps, clean turns, we're going to bring that 7 number down. Watch. Watch this. I guarantee it. Okay. Let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
Let's do this. Just be conservative and smart. Nothing too risky. Don't go flying off your watercraft. That's okay, actually. That's okay. Don't go flying off your watercraft. Cut this one tight. Oh, wanted to be a lot tighter than that. I want it to be tighter than that, but that's okay. It's permissible. Permissible tightness. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Here we go. Continuing the run. The cold air feels good piping down on me right now. No! I thought that one was broken! I thought they had taken it out. I thought that ice cube was broken. I thought I could land there. Well, I'll be honest now. I don't know. PB is probably out of the question, but we can still have a good run. We could possibly have a best of the day. We're going to be close. Right now, we're competing now with our best of the day. Okay, so we could possibly have a daily PB. We'll see. We'll see where we're at, what the damage is. Ouch! That was not pretty. That was not pretty, but we'll see what the damage is. This is only 2 laps. Stay focused. That was lap 2, so devastating lap 2, unfortunately. Darn it. I was sure that cube got broken. I was sure the cube was busted. There we go. Nice and tight. Come on. They're coming to race today. You see this AI? I mean, they're getting aggressive. They're not happy with the good time I've been having. They really want to ruin the party. Oh! We're going to steal first here again, though. We're going to steal first. Here it is. Okay. Ouch! Devastation! Devastation Nation. Well, now we're just riding for kicks, everyone. I don't think we can save it at this point. Darn it! It was exciting there for a minute. A lot of good things happened in that, but boy, we made a couple of mistakes. The Ice Cube. Look, Max P. Finish off with Max P. Let's finish strong. Let's enjoy the ride, everyone. Okay, we'll see how good we can do. Let's just enjoy the ride and see what we can do. Hang on. Whoa, that was intense. The G's. The G-force is real. The G-force is real. We can still finish with a good time. Let's see. I don't know. Bring it down. I mean, it's going to be close. Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing math in my head right now, and I don't know if we're going to be able to, realistically, I don't think we can beat our time for the day. We're competing with that 12 over. I don't know if we can beat that 10 over. We'll see. We're going to do our best. And so far, we're actually racing nice. These are 2 clean laps. Whoa. Got caught up a little. Weird things happen. Hey, the chaos of water. One of the reasons why I love this game. No matter how tuned in you are, there's a certain element of chaos that changes things quickly. Whoa. Especially these expert waves that are just insane. Alright. Clean. Yeah, look at that though. Nice little run. Nice Southern Island. Solid. Very solid. So, nothing to be ashamed of. 1440, nothing to be ashamed of. Pipe in some more fog. We got the sick wall skip. Bookended with wall skips. Jumping under that wall. 2 clean wall skips. Last week, I don't think we got it once, did we? I think we got it once or twice, but both times we got it, it was like we fought our way under. It was kind of glitched out. It wasn't pretty. Today, both times we made it under the wall there. It was clean. It was fast. It was slick. Thank you for the GG's, Gotham, Threshold, Zorgla, thank you for the GG's, Noodles, of course, Red Sky, Screaming Argonaut, highly anticipated, nice to see you. This is a fantastic time, amazing job, Don Clap, thank you, MXA, thank you very much for the love, MXA, Narwhal, Max versus the Games, I'm glad you're here, thanks for the research, Max. I'm using Live Split, yes. I love you, Hylian. Thank you for those kind words. That's very nice of you. Gotham. There were some sweet, slick tunnels in this one. Yeah, we had some sick tunnels, especially on this run. That one tunnel, that one turn was so intense and rad. That's what blows you away about this game. Sometimes you go, I didn't even know that part could be done that well, you know, but it's still consistency we're trying to build. If I could get, I mean, in that one run, that 10-second over one, if we would have had 2 less mistakes, we probably would have had an amazing PB today. So we're that close. When I say we're on the brink of doing something great here, We truly are getting very close, so this is encouraging.
You are the
Look at the
champion.
ceremony.
Congratulations.
Look at that. Red Sky, once again, coming in with such rad stats all the time. The stat master, Red Sky, informing us all of the runs today were better times than last week's PB. That's huge. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Red Sky. You're giving me something to be happy about again. I'm very happy. One more burst of fog to celebrate, everyone. Rinder, it's fun because you were here. Everyone was here. This is sick. What a fun day. That does deserve some fog. And the fog machine not letting up. Fog machine doesn't give up, just like SMB. This thing is pumping it out. Look at this. Finally. Holy smokes, fog machine. I'm impressed. Shout out to the fog machine for working overtime today. Just blasting me with fog. Wow. Enter filling. Fog is absolutely entering, filling, and surrounding my body as we speak. I hope it's doing the same for you wherever you are. I hope you're safe and happy wherever you are. It's a wild world right now, you know what I'm saying? All kinds of stuff going on. Now, what happened here? They get rid... I still don't think I've figured this out. Why they're putting my initials in, but they're not tipping the cap to the T1000. Chameleon, do you know anything about this? I mean, something... Does this mean I didn't set any times? But why am I putting in my name? Let's figure this out. Maybe we'll figure this out right now, actually. The fog machine is on overdrive today. DM, Dave Mustaine, still hanging, still lurking. No trouble here, no trouble here. Okay, so we got a second place. So then why didn't it tip its cap to the ultimate killing machine, T1000? We don't know. Do you need to get more than one? No, there's another time. So we got 2 second places. Look at that. That was a nice Southern Island run we did, too. Second place on Southern Island. Very cool. Thank you, Gotham. Thank you, Threshold. Much appreciate that. Kind words. Hey, look, share this thing if you can. Share this sunk. Maybe other people will like this too. Now it's just getting started out. I'm telling you, this thing is crazy. The tournament is good and kooky things happen, okay? So, and it's not even all over yet. So we'll see what happens. But try to let some other people know so we can get some views on this thing. This is an exciting new show we're trying to get started here. There it is right there, Red Sky linking it in case anybody didn't have a chance to see first episode of Sunk. An Easy Allies Battleship Tournament went off today. 1440. Look at that, we got a gold on Southern Island. It was a gold. We brought our time down from 18 to 15, so it was a strong finish. And a 1440. Only, what, 16 seconds off of our all-time. Sweet deal. Zailerino, MXA, thank you for the love. Narwhal, thank you for all the GGs and all the love, everybody. Look, this has been fun. I'm happy we could all come together to set some times to celebrate this latest delay, this beautiful, beautiful SMB delay. They still haven't rebranded as SMB officially, have they? But I think they'll get around to it, hopefully. Maybe this will be what they're going to say at the deck. Wouldn't that be nice? Even if they gave me some kind of shout out to my suggestion that they rebrand to SMB, I would love it. Anybody know anyone on the deck on Friday to ask if they can get this to them? You know, some kind of message. Don wants you to rebrand to SMB. Is there any way you can do it? When's that going to be announced? Just need to find the 2 mistakes and delete those. Okay, hold on. Max versus the games. It seems that with live split, you can simply go into your splits and delete erroneous ones. So you just need to find the 2 mistakes and delete those times, and that would fix your sum of best. I'm very nervous to do that. If you save your stuff just to be safe, we could do that next Wednesday at the start of the stream. Okay, look, I'm willing to work through it with you, Max. It sounds like you're confident in doing this. I'd be very nervous to start changing any of my times manually on this thing. Very nervous going about that, but maybe we can do it together. They know the hardcore fans are calling it SMB. I hope so. I hope they at least know that by now. Highly anticipated, going to reach out to their contacts at Ubisoft. Thank you, Highly, and see, float the idea, see what they think. It's probably already in the pipes, honestly, okay? I wouldn't be surprised. With the way I predict stuff around here, I bet it's something they're already working on. We'll see how it all plays out. Only time will tell. All right, everyone. I guess we're going to wrap things up. I've got some cutting to do. Who decided on the sunk format? Great to have simultaneous feeds from both rooms. Let them cut loose and keep the play clean. Most dramatic. Gotham. Thanks for the compliment. You know where it came from? That idea actually was I'm officially an Oracle. Yes, Rune, that is true. I am an Oracle. Gotham. There's an episode of, what was it? Hunting Huber, I believe. Go back, watch the episode of Hunting Huber where Huber and I played Battleship, I think. Isn't that where it came from? I think so. I could be wrong, but I think it was Hunting Huber. Season 2, I believe, where we were hunting Huber. And we had to pick games to hunt Huber in. And I picked that Battleship game to Hunting Huber Revenge. Yeah, thank you, Red Sky. It was such a sick episode, and we realized how fun that was back then, all the way back then. And there's been a couple of times we wanted to do a Battleship tournament and didn't quite pan out, but we finally got around to having the time, making it happen. And it's turning out very, very good. So each episode is really a thrill so far, and we'll see how it all plays out. But if you do, check out that classic Hunting Huber episode too. That was a very fun episode. In the meantime, while you're waiting for next week's episode to go live, yeah, we're still waiting. So James Cameron never commented officially on State of Play, huh? Well, I think vibes were picked up at least. We picked up on the vibes.
Start your engine. 3,
I know, the dueling thoughts that go on when you isolate two people in a game like that, it's hilarious and amazing, some of the stuff that happens naturally. I mean, this is why I truly believe there's got to be some kind of psychic power. You know, people have talked about a sixth sense, that it's a psychic communication ability that human beings might have that's not hasn't been unlocked. When you see this kind of thing happen, if you haven't seen it, you see two people in isolated ways, and the ironic way that they're commenting on similar things, similar places of the board, this and that, it's just too funny. You say, how the heck does some of this stuff work out? It's really a magical thing and a lot of fun. There it is. Red Sky popped in. The Hunt for Dawn October is what it was called. Hunting Huber. What a fun show that was. Splits. Feed. Yeah. Thank you, Red Sky, for everything. Screaming Argonaut, all our mods, all of you, everyone who's joining together in the fun today, and always thank you for everything you do for us. It's an absolute honor and a gift and a pleasure to be here. Very, very grateful to all of you, and I love you. I really do. And I love this fog I'm surrounded by. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great today. It's a whole new year, whole new future. The future's unwritten, folks. No fate but what we make. No fate but what SMB makes. How about that? How about that's the new line to quote? No fate but what SMB makes. All right?
wave race.
Love y'all. Peace out. Have a beautiful afternoon. Check out our schedule. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Good stuff. Love and respect, everyone. And we are supported by Patreon. All of you giving so much to us. We do appreciate it. It's why we exist. So anything you can do makes a huge difference. It truly, truly does, okay? Thank you, everyone. We're going to see you very soon. Arrivederci, y'all. Bye. Let's get some music going here. Look at this. I'm going to fade this up nice. Hope you can hear that. Can you hear the soundtrack? I hope you can.